Tom Smith. I run the Data Science Campus at the Office for National Statistics. It's the first time this year, so I joined civil service, I joined government at the beginning of January to lead on the Data Science Campus and set up the data science that will help strengthen the data science profession and the data science capacity and skill set at the Office for National Stats, and work across government on helping kind of improve and strengthen the way that we can use data. So the kind of things we're talking about at Data for Policy are absolutely in our interest areas, so it's great to see so many people coming together. I've been working with government data for a little bit over 25 years. We were just starting hacking data out of government systems in the early 90s. I've been using machine learning techniques and developing neural networks and so on, originally for robot control, but then onwards for data sets such as we're looking at here. And so probably for the last 20 years, but I've not seen anything like the current level of interest in bringing that skill set, the machine learning, analytics, the understanding of what you can do with different types of data, together with the government and policy questions that we have, and the challenges that we have. I've not seen anything like this level of excitement and interest. So the conference for me brings together several different groups, which is absolutely critical need to meet and talk and move forward together. So it's absolutely fabulous to see that. The skill sets within government, both to do kind of high-end analytics, machine learning, that's obviously, as we know, is incredibly valuable in commercial settings, incredibly valuable for academia, for universities, incredibly valuable similarly for government. That's a challenge, getting the right people in-house to do that, but also the right people, the right skill set to understand what's possible. So you're not just talking about developing people who can run and develop machine learning algorithms on particular problems. You need to have people who can commission and procure and make decisions based on that kind of data and analysis. So that's a real challenge as well, is kind of senior decision makers understanding what's possible. So I see those two kind of areas of skill sets go together. Using data, absolutely using it in an ethical way, bringing the public along with what we're doing, kind of making sure people are engaged and informed, all of those sorts of things, absolutely kind of huge challenges as well. So those kind of areas I'd start with, lots more as well. A great community for the sort of engaged people. I've talked to people around who are physicists, looking at phase transitions and kind of percolation theory, and thinking about how you might apply that to government problems. I've talked to policymakers, and I've talked to people inside government digital service and Office for National Stats who are kind of data and digital folks. So kind of that, hugely energetic community. So that's the first thing. Second thing, how many people have been working on these sorts of problems for a long time, but in different parts of the landscape. So I think there's things from financial data and financial analysis that Philip Torellan was talking about, understanding how the FCA, the Financial Conduct Authority, is using this sort of ideas and techniques for regulatory impact. So that kind of lots of people working in different kind of areas that are starting to come together. That's kind of second thing. Third one, how much there is to do. So yeah, scale of the challenge is huge and exciting.